Hello, Bison. Today we're going to use tubes for our projects. You're going to need a few tubes today. Now, what shape are these tubes? If I look through them, I see a circle. But is this circle flat like it's drawn on a piece of paper? No, there's space inside. These are cylinders, and we need cylinders to make our projects today. We are going to make our very own kazoo and tube projector today. A kazoo. Let's get ready. Is a kazoo. A kazoo is a type of instrument that uses your voice and vibrations of sound waves to make some really fun, buzzy sounds. And we're going to make a kazoo today using a cylinder, tube from paper towels or toilet paper, wax paper that comes in a roll that you use to bake in the kitchen, and a stretchy, elastic rubber band. The first step to making our kazoo is to poke a hole for the air to escape, to leave. So I got a pretty sharp pencil, and I'm going to put my fingers inside part of the tube. I'm going to move to where my fingers are not past my fingers. My fingers aren't this long in here. And I'm going to push down into the tube and kind of twist the pencil and keep pushing down until pop, it went through. I'm going to push a little more to make my hole big. A nice big hole. Next step, let's decorate. You get to design your kazoo any way you want. Maybe you want polka dots. Maybe you want stripes. Maybe you'll do a crisscross or draw animals on it. Maybe you'll write letters. Maybe you'll glue things to it. You could even paint your kazoo. But have fun making it look beautiful. Next, we are going to take the wax paper and a scissor. Thumb, fingers, thumb on top. Open, close, open, close. We are going to cut the wax paper into a square. This we will stretch over the top of our kazoo. I'm going to wrap it around and pull down on the sides so the top is nice and flat. Once I have the top pulled nice and flat, I'm ready to wrap it with my rubber band. If your rubber band is smaller, it may only need to go around once. Mine is bigger, so I'm going to twist and loop it back around. Now, this stretched tight over the top is almost like a drum. When our voice pushes air through, it's going to vibrate, buzz on this tight surface and make a funny, silly sound. Have fun making music with your kazoo. What if we try to sing Old MacDonald with our kazoos? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, E-I-E-I-O. It sounds different. Can you hear the buzzy sound from the kazoo? Ooh, that had a fun sound in the middle. Kazoo. What letter did you hear in the middle of that word? A Z, Z, Z. Have fun singing in and humming into your homemade kazoo. Before we move on to our next tubular project, I'm getting a little hungry and I was wondering if you could help me make a batch of purple stew. Pot, wham, spoon, spoon. We're making a purple stew, shoo-bitty-doo-bitty-doo. Making a purple stew, whoop, 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 whoop. With purple potatoes and purple tomatoes, and we are through. Delicious. Now that we made a little purple stew and gave our bodies energy for the next tubular project, we're ready to make a projector. Now, what is a projector? A projector is something that uses light to shine through something transparent and put an image, a picture, up on the wall. Projectors used to be used in classrooms to put pieces of writing and pictures shining up on the wall for everyone to see. A projector is how you watch a movie at the movie theater. The film with lots of little pictures on clear paper slides in front of light, and the light shines out and puts the movie on the screen. And we're going to make our own projectors using these tubes and plastic wrap, again from the kitchen. Plastic wrap is completely transparent, clear. Now the wax paper was translucent. Light shines through it. You can see through it, but it's not all the way clear. The plastic wrap is transparent. It's perfectly clear. And we're going to use this to draw our images, our pictures on top of. Now, plastic wrap can be kind of tricky to work with because if it touches itself, it gets stuck. So you're going to want to keep it nice and flat and go ahead and cut yourself off a piece. The box does have a sharp blade, but I would leave that to an adult. We don't want to get hurt. You're going to take the plastic wrap and stretch it nice and tight over the top of your tube, just like we did with the kazoo, except this time it's crystal clear. Can you see my eye through there? Now I'm going to use a rubber band again to go around the outside and hold the plastic nice and tight. Mine is big, so I put it over, I twist, and I put it on top again. Now the plastic is stretched nice and tight. I'm going to draw a picture on the top of my plastic. And I'm going to use Sharpies, permanent markers. Now permanent markers are only to be used if a grown-up is around you, but they will draw on this plastic surface. We're going to need to use our very light hands. If we push hard, we'll poke a hole in this plastic stretched tight. So I'm going to press lightly and I'm going to draw my picture. You could draw letters. You could draw animals. But you're going to use the markers to draw carefully whatever you want here to project. I think I'm kind of making a bunny rabbit today. I've been seeing a lot of bunnies outside crawling around looking for yummy food. So go ahead and decorate the top with whatever you want to project, to push out using light onto a wall. Maybe my bunny will have kind of a green body. That'd be kind of silly. I like that idea. So I've got an animal drawn on the surface. Next, you need that flashlight to provide the light. We're going to move and find somewhere dark, and I'll show you how this projector works. Bison, so I'm gonna look a little shadowy because I had to find somewhere dark to make this projector work. You're going to take your projector tubes with the pictures drawn on the top and your flashlight. Whichever image you want to shine onto the wall, you're gonna slide the flashlight inside of and put it close to the wall. You can see what you have drawn. Let me see if I can get the computer closer. So yes, my computer couldn't pick up the image that was being projected on the wall. So I tried to record it on my phone to show you guys how you can use these tubes to tell stories projected of your drawings and make movies on your wall. So there's that little bunny, and he is on a hunt for a friend.
Once upon a time, there was a little bunny. Hopping along, he was searching for a friend. He looked high. He looked low. He kept looking and looking until he found... Now I'm going to change out the tube and put the light in the other tube. Put it against the wall until he found in a clump of grass inside a heart so big, a heart-shaped flower so big, he found a little black snail to be his very best friend.
So, guys, have fun today drawing your images onto the top of your tubes. There's my bunny and there's the little snail and my heart-shaped flower. Find a flashlight in a dark spot in your home and project these images onto the wall.